but this is my thing. Like, people just be lying. So at the time, he didn't know what was going on. He didn't understand that segregation was going on, and they were breaking some of that down. And a lot of people were fighting against it, and they were going to have to integrate a lot of black kids into some of these white schools. He didn't know any of that was going on. He just happened to just be just out and about one day with his homies, and they just meeting up at a school. But I'm gonna go ahead.
And at this time, he had hair on his balls. So.
Well, speaking of a majority and somebody that actually owns a football team and has done a lot of things in the oil industry too, Jerry Jones.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not even sure if this has been
pop a picture of Jerry Jones on here, Brandon.
Okay, hold on.
But once we talk about Jerry Jones, we need to find out how Stephen A. Smith responded to Jerry Jones incident. Did you hear that? Brandon?
No. Let me look that up real quick.
Look how Stephen A. Smith respond to Jerry Jones, and look how Stephen A. Smith respond to Kyrie Irving.
Okay, hold on.
Now, Kyrie Irving posted a link, shared a link.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones allegedly got confused at this rally they was having. And was in the background. He didn't know what was going on, but looked like he was on the right side he's supposed to be on. So
I hope he didn't defend him. Hold on, let me see.
When I heard shop,
this is fair use for copyright action 187-782. Use of fair use for educational purposes.
Jerry Jones answered more questions about a story published by the Washington Post earlier this week. So the Post published a story with a photo that showed a.
And before we get into this, we all know Stephen A. Smith hates the Cowboys, and he finds any way or any moment to jump on the Cowboys. So let's see what he did.
I think he's friends with the owner.
Okay.
14-year-old Jones peering over a crowd of white students as 6 black teenagers walked up the steps of North Little Rock High School in Arkansas as the school was integrated in 1957. Jones said he was there out of curiosity, not animosity. Here's more from him.
That was 65 years ago, and I had no idea when I walked up there what we were doing, and
All right, hold on, stop it right there. So
keep going.
Well, hold on, but this is my thing. Like, people just be lying. So at the time, he didn't know what was going on. He didn't understand that segregation was going on, and they were breaking some of that down, and a lot of people were fighting against it, and they were going to have to integrate a lot of black kids into some of these white schools. He didn't know any of that was going on. He just happened to just be just out and about one day with his homies, and they just meeting up at a school. But I'm gonna go ahead.
And at this time, he had hair on his balls. So you don't know what's going on. You got hair growing on your balls. Right. Keep going.
It just is a reminder to me of how to improve and do things the right way.
And look at that black dude all in his face right there. Well, how close he need to be? But let me go ahead.
Okay. A little context here. The Cowboys are one of 7 teams not to have had a black head coach and have had 2 black coordinators since Jones has owned the team, but their highest football executive vice president of play.
Look at the black dudes looking. They looking like I can't say what I really want to say because I ain't going to be on first take no more, so I got to just tiptoe. But let me go ahead.
Personnel, Will McClay is black. Jones has complied with the Rooney Rule in which teams have to interview minority candidates. Jones said his decisions are made for business reasons, not race. Stephen A., your reaction to all of this?
I'm pretty pissed off. And let me say this. I'm pissed off, but not for reasons that people would think. I'm very, very fond of Jerry Jones, and I'm not hiding that from anybody. Is his record perfect? No. But I'm pissed off because he doesn't deserve what just happened. He doesn't deserve it. One report, our report said he was 14 years old. Yeah. Another report said he was 15 years old. At minimum, that's 65 years ago. You're going to bring up a picture of Jerry Jones standing at this protest. No question.
Hold on. Was that a protest or were they?
They ain't know that protest is peaceful. You know
Yeah,
what they were
but-
doing? Spitting and fighting. And Stevie A just said, if you can hang a man 65 years ago, you should not bring that hanging
Right,
up.
don't bring it up. Right.
2022. Because it happened so long ago.
Right. Even though they did that to Bill Cosby, they went way back. It was like, hold up. But I'm gonna go ahead and play. Hold on.
And
What was happening?
There ain't no pictures. He didn't have no pictures on Bill Cosby.
Right.
He say, she say.
Right, exactly.
It's not something that anybody as a black person should be appreciative about. We had 6 students at that particular North Little Rock High School that was trying to desegregate the school.
No one should be okay with it,
Nobody should be okay with that.
regardless of
We
race.
understand that. We get all of that. We also understand what we as black people and as black folks, black men have to deal with. And by the way, to some degree, we still deal with a lot of things and we all know it.
But this is my thing. He knows this, and it's like we just gotta accept it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't like. Like as black men, we have to just shovel all this in, hold it, and just deal with it. And everybody else, they can just do whatever they want. Oh, you had a picture in the 1957 where you was trying to, intimidate young people going to school, and that's okay. And you're just not racist. That was 65 years ago or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, just gotta overlook it, but could not overlook Kyrie.
Kyrie, right?
But we gotta overlook this one.
Right. Let me hear what else he got to say.
Racism is alive and well. Bigotry and prejudice is alive and well. We get all of that. What I'm saying is, here's the part that bothers me. You want to get on Jerry Jones and his track record, fine. In 2003 or so, you know what? You should have hired Dennis Green. Shouldn't have got an interview on the phone. It should have been an in-person interview.
Right.
You should have followed the letter of the rule of the law as it pertained to the Rooney Rule. He wanted Bill Parcells, universally recognized one of the greatest football coaches we've ever seen. It was clear he wanted Bill Parcells. Nobody else was going to have a chance of getting that job. That's what he wants to do. You want to malign him for that? Fine. You want to point out that he's one of 7 black NFL owners that's never hired an African-American as a head coach? Fine. Do all of that. Attack him for that. Go ahead. Yeah. No problem. I see a plethora of African-Americans employed by him. I see black players who played for him who rave about this man and what he's done for them on a personal level.
Time out, Brandon. Press the time out.
Right. What does that have to do with anything?
Correct. What ain't his job is to hire the best athletes?
Right.
If they black, who gives a fuck? Hire the damn athlete.
Right. That don't mean he love you or he feels differently about you because of what color you are. Like that don't have anything to do with anything. He's a businessman, so of course he's gonna try to hire the best person for the job. Is there some bias? Probably, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Depending on what kind of position you're gonna be in.
He gonna hire the best person who can run the ball and the best person who can throw the ball.
Right.
Now, come from management and leadership. Yeah, they ain't gonna hire the best person who can lead. They could hire a person they connect to.
Right.
That's why. Watch this. I know let me talk about black women right quick.
Go ahead,
Brandon. If a black woman
his hiring record.
Go ahead.
If a black woman becomes vice president, guess what vice president should be under?
What?
It'll be include diversity and inclusion.
Yeah, for sure.
They won't give it on no finance. They won't give it on no manufacturing. They won't give it over human resource. They just give it diversity and inclusion. Why they only pick a black woman for that top position?
I don't know.
Because they can say, hey, we don't discriminate. Look right here. We got a black woman who does diversity and the conclusion.
But do you think it's just because that's a popular thing to do now, to uplift black women? You think that's a part of it?
You get 2 birds with 1 stone. You could say you have a black person in upper leadership, and you say you cannot be racist because you have a black person in this position. 2 birds with 1 stone. And also, Brandon, people may not notice, a male is set by the age of 14 years old, more than likely. His ways are set, his demeanor are set, and you really can't change a male past the age of 8.
You're right.
So what he believes, he ain't too far from the tree since 14 to 80. He still had that basic understanding as Negroes, you don't need to be up in these spaces. And that's why he don't got no Negroes up in his spaces.
Right. Here, I'm gonna pull up the photo so we can kind of look and see how old we think he is, because I didn't necessarily look. He looked kind of young, but you still know what's going on. Hold on, let me see.
Brandon, you know, black people, somehow black people stay on white people's lips every morning of the day. a white person ain't have to see a black person. They wake up, oh, what them niggas doing today? Man, you didn't see a nigga in 3 years and you're still talking.
Right.
The Buffalo shooter lived in a 99.9% white community, but somehow he said these Negroes take it over. So he drove 2 hours to a black community to do the shoot.
Exactly. Well, but look, and it's a group of people. So he didn't have any idea what was going on right here. Is that what you're telling me? He didn't know what was going on.
He just went out to get an ice cream cone and turned around, took the wrong turn, and ended up in this.
Right. I guarantee he know at least half of these people, because they all came together. This ain't something everybody just woke up one day and they just headed to the school. They planned this. And so for him to sit up there and lie like that just lets me know it's more to the story than meets the eye, for one. But if he was like, you know what, it was a different time. Yeah, we came to the school to intimidate those people. I would respect that more. I'd rather you tell me the truth, even if you're not telling me everything. But we know, look at these two young boys right here. Look at this dude with his cigarette right here. What do you think he was doing? Welcome them into the school. Hey, let me show you where the bathrooms and the cafeteria is.
He wanted all the people you see now. They ready to pop them. You know, they're ready to throw some water on them, throw a soda on them.
Right. And that's a real thing. Like we had people putting hoses on us, sticking dogs on us, just for trying to go to the same school that everyone else was going to.
And that's how one of the reasons why we messed up too. Why you want to go to school, somebody go treat you like that for?
Right.
You know,
but hold on. But then we have another group that somebody's what do they do on their website? Somebody knocked their hat off, or just stuff like that. It's just what we got to deal with, and what other groups are going to deal with, and the other groups are getting results, and they getting things changed and law, not necessarily laws, but you can see the power. You can see their power. You can't see our power.
And those people you just said are in this crowd cursing and fighting. Because if those people would do predatory lending to black people, you think they won't be in the crowd like this? Hey, good day, everybody. My name is Louis, and I'm just came to let you know that I have the best financial book for black people on the market today. This book is designed to help you with things like student loans, housing, employment, and also create income streams so you can support your family and provide security for everybody around you guys. This book is black owned, and I use a whole lot of black companies making this book. This book is available on the link below. Make sure you check it out, guys. Check out my reviews. As of today, every person who read my book gave me a phone call about how great the book is, guys. Don't miss this great opportunity to earn some black magic, guys. And it's a quick read and it's entertainment. Look at it. I got strippers in the name. But the book is called From Zero to 200K. You can check out this book with the link below. Have a good day.